brilliant light.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so nice to be in a new space.
Yeah.
And we were talking a little bit downstairs about how the energy in the space feels so different. Just when we walked in, it's very open and there's a lot of light. And we were talking about that with the kids other than they were being cold. Today we are celebrating Eid, the end of Ramadan. And we gave I always give a little history lesson, it's just my thing. And we talked about Ramadan and how it started and the purpose of Ramadan and why the Muslims do fast, why they break the fast every night. And we talked about what the purpose of the month-long celebration was. And one of it, other than doing their generous acts, is really to strengthen their ties with God. And that was the focus of the lesson, is what are the things that we can do to strengthen our ties with God in our everyday life. And today we made lanterns. And I looked a little bit into the history of the lantern, and I found a couple of different conflicting stories. But pretty much there was a holy man visiting, and it was actually dusk already, or dark, so everyone made lanterns. He's nodding his head, so I'm correct. To light the way. And it's very symbolic, as we know lanterns symbolize light and hope, and the lanterns were hung outside of homes and businesses and are still done so today. But I told the students that we are also the light. This symbolizes the light, but we are the light. We are those beacons that stand in front of others in our situations and in our life. And how can we act as that beacon of light? So we cut out lanterns, and then the students colored them, and they had to write one thing or two things on them that they can do to strengthen their ties with God. So I'll let them share and see what they came up with.
So I did play sports, mainly basketball, because it's I could do it by myself and not focus about anything else.
Mine is reading a holy Bible. Holy book.
Mine is art and music.
And I put pray and meditate.
What we tell the students is that, when you're strengthening your tie with God, you could do it in many ways, not just through meditation and prayer. But when you're doing something I said to them, what happens when you're so focused on something to the exclusion of everything else? So you're really focused on something and your mom's calling you and you don't hear her calling you because you're so absorbed in what you're doing to the exclusion of everything else. So that could be prayer and meditation, which is more common, but it could be something like playing a musical instrument. It could be creating art. It could be walking in nature. It could be so many different things. And it could be sports as well, doing a single sport especially, which is why the students came up with these different things. So I just kind of wanted to tie that in so it made a little sense. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.